Newly surfaced eyewitness videos coming out of Florida, Idaho, Minnesota, Connecticut, California, Texas. Unusual activity.
And there are helicopters with spotlights. This is maybe the third or fourth one, and they're all heading the same direction.
He's flying super low to the houses. I don't know what he's doing.
And then we got you. Very close. Chill. It's not often I just see.
These videos were recorded by multiple eyewitnesses and no official confirmation has been released yet.
What is that noise?
Wait, this seems unusual. To investigate this further, we need to look deeper into these events. Odd helicopter and coastline activities spotted across the United States. There have been many reports across social media about these sightings, but the recent unusual activity that you're about to see, I have no explanation for. People across the United States are reporting more unusual activities from helicopters, and they claim something stranger is behind it. First, let's go to an eyewitness in Idaho that saw a helicopter descending much lower than they're used to seeing next to their property.
He's flying super low to the houses. I don't know what he's doing. It was pretty cool though. Do you see him still? Oh, look at him, Logan. He's just like landing right there. Oh, I gotta keep the camera still. Can you see it? Bubba? Oh, hold on, I'll lift you up. Let me cut the camera off.
That eyewitness didn't know what was going on, but another eyewitness stated that he observed the movements of the helicopters and he noticed this.
There's helicopters all the way. I'm at the border of Minneapolis in the north end. And there are helicopters with spotlights out right now. They're all heading the same direction, over south.
So the question is, why are they going in the direction that the eyewitness observed? And they're not just flying over neighborhoods and homes, because an eyewitness in California was just taking a walk. And what he saw...
I'm taking a scenic drive up the 74 right now. I just kind of ended up in this area, but I pulled over because I just seen a view over here that I can maybe walk to real quick. Oh. There's a helicopter flying right up here right now. This is gonna be dope. Yeah, there he is. Oh, he's landing? Is he landing right there? What is right there?
And we don't know if this is true, but some people claim that they saw this type of activity before and they're inspecting electrical lines. If that is true, then why are they doing that right now? So if all this is happening and we don't really know what's going on, how do we know if we're not being prepared for something? And not that it's connected, but this next clip, an eyewitness in Suffolk Coastline notices something that she has not heard before.
Is there anyone else who lives on the Suffolk coast? I'm down by the sea. Here's the dog. Do you notice at night time now it's reasonably clear visibility and I can't see any boats, but you can hear an engine. What's that about? But I don't know what it is.
Could that be like some strange underwater object or submarine? We don't know what it is right now. And that's why in this next clip in Connecticut, it's like 1 a.m. and the lady starts to really observe something that's taking place.
What is that noise? Are we being abducted? Can it just happen?
closer, the sound goes from what you're listening to something else.
Hello? It's like a rotary sound.
Not saying that it's connected, but the same location, Connecticut, same date, that night, another eyewitness was off on the coastlines observing. What she noticed in the distance was this.
Here we go. That jet's on the move. The RVs in the water are on the horizon. Come here, Dario. This way. And then we got you. Very close. You were much, much closer than usual. Come here, Dario. Dario, this way.
So what are we looking at? Like just boats, weird objects with boats? Somebody need to fill us in on this. So there's another clip that is later down the line. We don't know if this is a buildup of activity in the middle of the night, but check this clip out. The eyewitness states that the vessels or potential objects with them are closer than usual. She observes this all the time off Connecticut coast, and she's starting to see a line of movement closer towards the coast. Is that for a reason? So during all the activity, the helicopters and the atmosphere and the coastline situation, a man in Utah is observing everything in his atmosphere, but catches something that is the most unusual thing that he saw in recent times.
So I was up in the mountains at the lake earlier this week, and I saw lots of crazy stuff in the sky. So while I was out there at the lake camping, I did see a lot of jets, of course, flying overhead, way up in the sky. I know exactly what jets look like in the night sky and what their light patterns look like. And then I had these things flying over the top of me. It seemed to be like there was like 3 of them, and you would see up to 2 of them at a time. There was once where I saw 3 of them at the same time, but not in the same place. And it was kind of weird because these things would, instead of just like a jet, flying over the top of you, and sometimes they'll bank one direction and just kind of disappear. These would actually come into your sight, and then by the time you heard them, you'd see them start to kind of go over towards one of the mountain ranges, and then it'd start turning, and then it would basically just end up heading in a big square or oval pattern.
To move into more public documentation, unverified, but this is what I need you all here to let me know. This has been reported not too long ago. Anyone else been noticing an insane amount of jets and helicopters? And they talk about something else they noticed. They say I walked outside 2 hours every day. I have been for a whole year now. Past 2 weeks, all I can hear are extremely loud jets and helicopters. Also, something else weird I saw was a helicopter tailing something in the air without lights. And of course, as we know, he claims all flying vehicles need constant flashing lights. So again, that is something that's being observed. So outside of just the situation where there is heightened activity that people are observing, it's also this hand right here where we have people in the comment section. I want to read your comments here that was put in another video. We live in the Ozark Mountains in northwest Arkansas and have been seeing what looks like drones flying all around the property at night, like monitoring. Others in the area have noticed them as well. Silent, fast, triangular shape with flashing white and red lights. Silent, very odd and concerning. Anybody else been noticing stuff like that happening? Because again, when all the new people come here and you give me the information, we're able to expand on what we're looking at for a community observation. So there is other things that people are observing as well that I want you to be aware of. But let me know right now, drop whether you're in California, wherever you're at right now, Louisiana, Mississippi, all the states I did mention. We need to know what's happening there too. Because if we're observing and noticing this, then the more we gather together, the better this active community of people will have more information. Person in the chat says, I see triangle when the drones are over Jersey. So again, all these are your viewpoints and interpretations from here for more public documentation. Here's another thing that was said. What did I just see? Question mark. All right, so by my house, just north of Albuquerque, New Mexico, ABQ is what it says, are routine trainings with helicopters. It seems where they fly close by and your entire house shakes. Anybody noticing that? But it doesn't last too long. Last night, some shaking began. We could hear the chopper, but it kept going, which means they were flying slower, I assume. I went outside and looked northwest and saw a huge tail and long plane flying low over the horizon, almost over I-25 south. I mean, we've seen planes in the horizon, and the thing was, it was gigantic. What caught my eye further was that the lights on the plane were flashing only red. The chopper was escorting it from the back, and it well had only red flashing lights. They were angled down to land, it looked like, in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Did anybody else see this? This is what the eyewitness wanted to know. So basically, this is going to be more of an ongoing scenario as we start to see. And there's a lot of other things people are noticing here. And if you look down the live chat, you'll see that lots of observations on the ground right now coming out that we're constantly getting in, giving more detailed analysis. You're able to go through the comment section because people are actively always forming an observation. And there's many people here that are looking into a lot of different things. And as it all unfolds, we can gather more investigation as we together look into things. So what are you seeing right now actively? And what is the biggest shift you saw in your area? Let us know right now. Let us know in the live chat. I want to see what's happening. I'm looking in the comment section as well. So the biggest placement of all the observations that I need to see on the highest level is what are the timings as well in the storyline that you're seeing. So make sure you put the timings, the state, and everything else so we can all together look through this as a community who are organized to see information on the observational level. And on the left-hand side, we'll have other events that people are noticing that dives deeper into the story.